We're live. We are live, Vanessa. We are live. Awesome. Well, everybody, welcome to our Lunch and Learn. I am here with my good friend, mentor, master marketer, Vanessa Hunter, and I am extremely happy to be here today to, I guess, entertain and educate during lunch today. What do you think, Vanessa?
That's what we're here for, Joe. Entertainment, right?
I guess.
We're going to have some fun. We can't help but have fun today.
Exactly. And it's a lunch and learn. So in the comments, tell us what you're eating for lunch. I have food issues. I know, self-aware about it, but I'd love to know what you're having for lunch. If it's ice cream, don't tell me. But anything else, I'm good with. So anyway.
If it's ice cream, just drop a comment. What's your favorite flavor? So you can torture him.
There you go. That works too. No doubt about it. So, so Vanessa, our lunch and learn today, it is about birthday marketing. We're going to talk about one of the most valuable ways to communicate with your customer base via birthdays.
Birthdays, Joe. I mean, everybody has one, right?
We do. I've got one. Yeah, definitely. And by the way, I have a half birthday too.
It makes it really easy to find something to celebrate when everybody has a birthday. And the thing that we realize, though, is not everybody gets celebrated on their birthday. And that is what is going to make you stand out when you celebrate people's birthdays.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm ready to get into this. We've got a slide deck. We're going to show you stuff today. We're just going to go get to it. So let's see what is going on here. Okay. Birthday, and you notice there's a half birthday card there as well. We're going to get really into the weeds of birthday marketing today, and maybe that's a negative term, in the weeds. We're going to unveil some valuable information about birthday marketing today, and it's not just about a birthday card. It could be a birthday card and a gift. It could be this half birthday thing we're getting ready to talk about. Oh, too much to be had, too much fun to be had, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it, Joe. And I think one of the things that I love is the fact that often when we're talking about celebrating birthdays from a business perspective, these arrive in the mail and they're totally unexpected, right? Birthday marketing is something that people just don't expect. And so when you as a business go the extra mile, it really has a huge impact on people. And I shared this experience the other day. I bank at a place that when I go in about a month before my birthday, if I put my ATM card in the ATM about a month before my birthday, all of a sudden balloons and explosion and great stuff happens. And although I know this is just an automated thing at my bank and it's so easy for them to do, it still makes me feel special. And I think that's the goal, is to make people feel special. And like I said, I know that for the bank, of course they've got my birthday. But if something came in the mail to me from somebody that I do business with, that would have an even bigger impact on me.
Yes, I totally agree. And speaking of that, let's talk about the ways that people typically celebrate a birthday. Because we are in a very unique world where we use the mailbox, and while everybody else is a screen from the bank, Facebook Messenger, calling somebody out on Facebook, a text, an email. Some of these things can be viewed as personal, but most of them very impersonal, or, oh, they recognized me, but what we're going to talk about today is something quite a bit different. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it. And by the way, we have quite a few people joining us: Jill and Laura Ricksecker, Tammy in a while, and Brenda Sanchez. And by the way, somebody's having grilled cheese sandwiches, and I'm jealous.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That is great. Joe, one of the things that I feel like social media has made a lot of us lazy, because we don't even try to think about birthdays in advance now. We just get notified, specifically on Facebook, but by social media, we get notifications. Hey, it's so-and-so's birthday today. And we hop on over to their Facebook page, and we might wish them a happy birthday, maybe put a fun GIF on there or something like that. But we don't actually have to go out of our way or do any planning to do that. And our comment is in there, hopefully with hundreds of other comments, depending on how many people they're friends with on Facebook, but that can often get lost in the shuffle. And so what we have here to share with people is completely different than that. It will never, ever get lost in the shuffle, right?
Right. Well, and you just brought up something that's so important. That's the value of communication.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything to send an email, and your customer knows that. It doesn't cost anything to send something in Messenger. Your customer knows that. It doesn't cost anything to text. And I'm not saying don't do those things. So please don't misunderstand me at all today. What I'm saying is you need to add this, the mailbox, as a part of your overall, customer communication. And really, your customer knows it costed you time, effort, and money to do this. And that's a big deal. I mean, they take that to heart. And when they know you care, like you actually took time, it becomes a much more important aspect than most people can possibly imagine. Yeah, definitely.
You take that relationship from transactional to personal, right? As soon as you recognize something on a personal level. So let's dig into this a little bit, Joe, and talk about one of your favorite quotes.
Oh, I am in love with Mary Kay Ash and Mary Kay. I mean, everybody has a sign hanging from their neck saying, "Make me feel important." Never forget this message when working with people. What a brilliant woman. What a brilliant marketer. What a intuitive. I mean, it couldn't be more true, right?
Yeah. Yes. And this thing is, a lot of people walk around thinking, oh, I don't need any outside validation. I don't need people to pay attention to me. I don't need this. And if you ask people, they'll say they don't need it. But there's nothing like getting it, even when you don't need that outside validation, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just noticed that one of our super users, Ken Walls, is on with us, and he understands this completely. Had a conversation with him not too very long ago where he's like, "Joe, I can't believe it. Every time I send something out, somebody's responding and going, 'Yes, this is awesome.'" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's exactly why we're here."
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, right? The big question: what do your customers currently experience with your business? What is the experience? I think a lot. I happen to own a couple of businesses, and this question, oh boy, sometimes it slaps you in the face and just goes, "Oh my God, it's all transactional. It's if you'll buy this, I'll do this. And if you'll do this, I'll make the price this." And you guys get it. I'll throw in the floor mats if you buy it today, kind of thing. Transactional and not relational. I mean, it's such a big deal to actually have a relationship with your customer.
Well, and it's a very different experience from a customer standpoint. If you're going in to purchase something or you're patronizing a business as a customer, there's a huge difference between feeling like your dollar is appreciated and feeling like you are appreciated. There's a completely different feeling there between just, oh, you're happy because you got my money versus you're actually happy that I came in here, very different. Very different.
It is. And, I think about Harvey Mackay and the 66 things you're supposed to know about your customer. That boggles my mind that a man like that, author of many, many books about business. But I mean, this guy would send me handwritten notes.
Yeah.
Be my friend. He wanted to do business with me and, swim with the sharks without getting eaten alive. The guy is a master, at understanding people and making sure that the experience is what it's supposed to be and not just a transaction.
Exactly. So, yeah. Exactly. So let's talk about why we think birthday marketing is so cool. Let's talk about what kind of impact people can expect to have if they celebrate the birthdays of their customers.
Yeah. I mean, what a big deal, right? So I'm going to let you take the first one.
It definitely makes your customers feel special. I just shared that experience that I have at my bank. And like I said, I know it's automated. I know it's a silly little thing. It's streamers and balloons and woohoo, happy birthday. But still, I feel special. I also feel special when I get a coupon in the mail that says, hey, and I'm going to give it a little asterisk caveat with this. Hey, Vanessa, happy birthday from your friends at blah, 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 whatever that place is. Now, here's the difference. If they say, come in and we'll give you 20% off your next purchase, that's nice. I mean, it's nice. But what I really love is my favorite restaurant that says, come in, we'd love to give you a free dessert. Or even more, the restaurant down the road that says, come in and share a bottle of wine in celebration of your birthday. I'm like, you've got me.
Not spitting that hook.
Twist my arm.
I'm with you on that. Well, I'm going to take the next one. It feels good to give. And I'm just here to tell you that when I click that button, and I don't care if I'm just adding somebody to my birthday campaign or it's the final send button, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that somebody's going to receive something from me and it's going to put a smile on their face. And, I want to ditch this slide for a minute because this is so important and Vanessa, I know you've gotten these calls as well. And it's this: you were the only person that sent me a birthday card.
Yes.
That crushes me. It crushes my heart. Like, what? I was the only person? Now I feel good, but I also am like, oh my God, who's your friends? I need to know all of them. So
don't you feel a tiny bit of pressure? Like I better not fall down on the job next year.
Right? Seriously, it's such a big deal, and how good it makes you feel by just clicking the button to add them to a birthday campaign and letting Mailbox Power figure out the rest for you. And then all of a sudden you're getting that phone call. You were the only person that sent me a birthday card, or you and my mom were the only person that sent me a birthday card. I can't count the number of times I hear that. And it's just not a common thing nowadays. There's a reason those Hallmark card stores are not around. People got busy and they don't want to go do it, and they just won't. So anyway, sorry, I just had to kind of wanted to make sure people felt that from my face and not just some words.
And it does feel, I call it the warm fuzzies. Like when you give to somebody and when you give them that experience, and when you are one of the only people that recognize their birthday, you can't help but kind of get that warm feeling of, oh, I just gave to somebody and made them feel really, really special. It's such a great feeling. So the next thing is you'll be remembered. And Joe, don't you think after that phone call where they say, oh, you were the only one that sent a card, or you were the only one besides my mom, they're never going to forget that. They'll never forget that. So those are the times that that you're going to be remembered for going the extra mile and sending something unexpected and celebrating somebody in an unexpected way. So even though it's their birthday, they don't expect something from the businesses they patronize, right?
No,
they
that's right.
Don't have an expectation of that.
Yes. And, I'm going to reference Casey Eberhardt. He's one of our master affiliates and trainers. And I got to tell you, he's so smart. And he says you have to be known, liked, and trusted by your customer base. But there's a word that was missing. It's be remembered when it's time to make a buying decision. Be remembered when it's time. And touching your customers on their birthday and the half birthday. I know we haven't gotten into that yet, but we're going to get into it. 2 times a year, that's a big deal. So being remembered at the right time.
Yes. And then the next one is corporate communication that doesn't sell anything. I mentioned earlier, like coming in and giving me 20% off. Thank you. But what I really, really love is just a plain happy birthday. It can have your logo on the back of it, but it should be subtle. It shouldn't be, hey, can't wait till you come in and bring this coupon and do this and do that. It should just be a giving moment of wishing somebody a happy birthday without asking for anything in return.
I absolutely 100% agree. I always say this: understate your logo. It should be there somewhere, but understated completely. Just so they know who it's from. what company and what human it's from. That's it. Really simple, right?
Right.
And our last reason to celebrate a birthday.
Everybody has one.
Hold on, not only everybody, but let's talk about this for a second. This just came up the other morning. Who's Bailey?
Oh, everybody, every puppy, everybody and everybody's pet.
Right? Well, please tell our audience who Bailey is.
Bailey is my dog. She is going to be 14 years old on February 28th.
See, even Vanessa knows her dog's birthday. This sweet little Bailey, who usually is snoring and sleeping right over there when we talk
right now.
Perfect. So anyway, yeah, everybody's dog has a birthday too, and it's fun to celebrate this stuff. If you're a veterinarian, you need to be celebrating your pet's birthdays for sure.
And you know what? My vet does do that, and it does make me feel incredibly special. They're like, wow, another trip around the world or whatever. Yep. And another rotation of the earth, whatever it says. Right. Anyway, it makes me feel special that they recognize her birthday, and it's addressed to her. The mail doesn't come to me. It's addressed to her, which is just, I don't know. I'm telling you, and you guys can laugh, but I'm a complete animal lover, and most people that have a dog will at least know when their birthday is. So if you start recognizing not only their birthday but their pets, you have won them for life.
You are so right about that. So right about that. So I'm watching the comments out on the right side of my head, and I'm not very good at that. But Kim Walls, I got a half birthday card from you today, Joe. Today.
Oh, awesome, Kim.
I'm so ecstatic when that stuff happens, and I know people love them. My half birthday cards are really fun. So yeah, definitely. But anyway, so we've gotten through the why, but now we got to talk about how do you do it?
Yes. So how do you celebrate the birthdays? And I'm going to try and get that off the bottom of my screen. Sorry about that, Joe.
No, you're good. You're good.
Anyway. How do you celebrate the birthdays? Well, first of all, if you're in business, then you have to determine what your budget is to do that. And I'm here to tell you that a lot of you are probably sitting there thinking, I can't afford to celebrate all these birthdays. I've got thousands of customers. How am I going to afford that? So there's a couple things with that. First of all, it's very affordable. Second of all, you are currently spending money on something you don't need to be spending money on with regard to your customers. You are currently spending a marketing budget on something that is not paying off for you. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is take a chance and shift some of those funds that you have allocated to something that is not working right now or is working very poorly for you right now. Take that and shift it over to something that we know has a great payoff for you. And that is by celebrating people's birthdays. So take some of that budget and put it into celebrating their birthdays. Now, whatever that looks like for you. And Joe, this can look like anything from sending, we'll get into what you can send in a minute, but determine your budget before, and then we'll get into what you can send. So you determine your budget, and then you divide your number of customers by your budget. Yes. And then let's talk about segmenting your list, Joe, because this is kind of a touchy subject.
It is. And we don't want anybody to think that any customer is not important when we talk about segmenting the list. So segmenting the list means separating. You're going to separate your list into, even if you only have 2 categories, high value customers. And let's just take, for instance, these high value customers spend $1 million or more with your business every year. Are you going to treat them differently than somebody who spends only $100? No, you're not. But you may decide to send them something different in a birthday campaign to really wow that customer, to really let them know that they made a difference in your business and they are important to you. And I think that is the big deal about segmenting your list. Now, there's all kinds of ways to segment your list as well. I know that realtors are a big part of our community, and they segment their list by people they've sold houses to, who they've sold homes for, and then they've got their circle of influence and their farm. They've got all kinds of different ways to segment their list. And I believe it's a big deal. And I want to cover one more thing before we go on. And I just want to reiterate, I'm a business owner, and I know for a fact that every single business I've ever owned and dealt with has had something that they've spent money on that they could cut to afford a new budget like this. And it's not a big budget. And just for example, our $49 a month pro plan gives you 50 free greeting cards every single month. That's 600 birthdays you could actually, at just $49 a month plus postage, you're good for 600 birthdays or 300 birthday and half birthday cards only. That's, if you're a business owner, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer kind of a deal. So
it really is, Joe, for $50. I mean, again, people are spending all kinds of money on all kinds of things that aren't working right now. Let's try something that actually does work, right?
Right, exactly. I don't want to call it all out what doesn't work because I'd probably get in trouble. But anyway, been there.
But if you're out there and you're a business owner, you know exactly what we're talking about. And a lot of you, and I would invite you to take a look at really get into it, get into the weeds on your budget and what you're spending money on, especially right now, because there are things that are having a minimal payoff for you that you could cut loose and probably not even notice the difference. So you'll notice a huge difference when you take a chance. And like Joe said, $49, come on. Anyway, what to send, Joe? And this really depends on how you segment that list, right?
Right. So the lowest, the simplest and most cost-effective thing you can do is a birthday card. On our pro plan, it's 50 cents plus postage. That's $1.05 for those of you doing the math. Okay, so $1.05 for a birthday card. And please don't overthink this, because if you overthink it, you'll end up not doing it. Right. And I've been there. I'm here to just tell you, I've overthought this in the past and not done a thing. It is so much easier to go, I just need a birthday card. If I get everybody a birthday card, that's enough. Right. At least I've rung that bell and said, customer, you're important to me. I'm sending you a birthday card. But there's so much more that we can do, with not just a birthday card and a gift. I mean, what about that? Right.
Yeah, a birthday card and a gift will go a long way. And maybe that's for your higher value customers. Maybe that's something that you budget a little bit more for your higher value customers. Or Joe, the half birthday or the half birthday card and gift, that is something that is totally unexpected. And talk about that a little bit, because even if there's an expectation that you'll be celebrated on your birthday, there is not on your half birthday.
Yes, agreed. One of the reasons I bring this up, and I always say it's the same way. Listen, everybody, I know none of us have celebrated our half birthday since we were 12, and that's okay. The reason we love the half birthday card is because it's so unique, and our system automatically picks up when to send it out. We just set it up for 180 days before the birthday. It automatically sends a half birthday card of your choice, or it could be a half birthday card and a gift. But I'm just here to tell everyone, if you are not using a half birthday card, I get more action from the half birthday card, more chuckles and belly laughs from people that are going, oh my God, you remembered me on my half birthday? Yes, I did. That would be me. And if you really want to make an impact in your customer's life and really let them know, and none of this stuff looks contrived. I mean, it totally feels like you put the effort into it, and you did. You added them to the list. You spent money on the communication, and the half birthday card is a win. I know people that are sending a birthday card with no gift and the half birthday card with a huge gift. And they're getting so much mileage out of that. It's totally unique. And if you want to stand out in business, you need to be unique, right?
Yep, totally. Absolutely. I love that. And I also love, Joe, the way you do your belated birthday card, which I think is genius. Talk about that a little bit.
So it's going to segment kind of where we're going next. But here's one of the big deals for me. I have so many friends that I can't keep up sometimes. And I get online and I'm like, what? It was whose birthday today? And I missed it. The CEO of Mailbox Power missed somebody's birthday. So what I do is I do my best to, if I've already got them in my system, I will just literally, I'll get on my phone and use our app and add them to my belated birthday campaign. And it sends them immediately a belated card and a gift. And it also automatically adds them to my birthday campaign. So I'll never forget them again. And I also have a habit on Saturdays. I will go sit in my backyard with my cup of coffee and I'll get my phone out and I'll get on Facebook and I'll see all the people's birthdays that are that I'm definitely going to miss in the next week. And I'll do whatever I have to get their address and get them into a birthday campaign because it's so important and so fun.
So important. So important. And you're going to show people how to do that and how to set that up, right? In just a minute. Yeah. So let's talk about how to find the customer's birthday, because you do it on a Saturday morning with a cup of coffee, going through. You can look. First of all, you can ask them when their birthday is. Right. Either send them an email or a text or a social media post and just ask. One of the effective things that I saw somebody do the other day, they're like, hey, who's got a birthday coming up in February? They asked in January. And so that's an easy way to stay a little bit ahead of the curve with your friends, right? Is to say, hey, who's got something coming up? So that's a good way to ask. The other thing is to go look on that Facebook tab on upcoming birthdays. And sometimes I'm blown away by some of the people I see in there. I'm like, I had no idea it was their birthday. I had no idea that was coming. Right. And so I'm very grateful that I actually have the opportunity to go in there and see what's coming up, what's coming down the pike. And then the other thing that we have is something that we call the birthday challenge that we have going on right now at Mailbox Power. That is just fun. And this is one of those things that I just mentioned where people are saying, hey, who's got a birthday in February? Because right now, Mailbox Power has a birthday challenge.
Hold on. Let me get us back over here to a different screen. Here we go.
There we go. The birthday challenge. And what this is basically a calendar for the month of February. And we're asking that you fill in one birthday for each day of the month. But it has to be on that day. And somebody did ask me that, Joe. So you're looking for February birthdays. So if you were going to post about this on social media, you would say, hey, who's got a birthday in February? And then you would write them down on here and add them to your birthday campaign that we're going to tell you a little bit about in just a minute. But there's an opportunity to win $250 for filling this out, completing the entire game card, and sending it to contest. And the address is on the bottom here. It's contest@mailboxpower.com. But you could win $250. We're doing a drawing. So anybody that does this has the opportunity to win that $250 budget. That could cover your birthdays for the year.
I love that. So two things. My daughter's on here poking fun at me, and I'm going to poke fun at her here in a second. But anyway, before we get there, realtors, insurance agents, mortgage brokers, bankers, you have no excuse. You have it all. You have all of their information. You have their address. You have their birthday. And, we definitely want to make sure that you're celebrating both, the spouse as well. And somebody asked, well, how do I do that with a dog? Well, you just add them as a separate contact. That's it. Really simple. Yeah, really, really simple. And my daughter is poking fun at me because let's just say Dad was very forgetful long ago and didn't remember everybody's birthdays. I did have 5 children. So anyway, I was kind of off into
that is no excuse.
I know them all now, but what she says, she goes, when's your birthday again, Joe? Because I just joke with them and go, hey, when's your birthday again? And they some of them look at me and go, really? And I'm like, really? Oh, sorry. It is, yeah. It's just
so now Joe gets to look like a rock star because he's got them all in his contacts, right?
Done deal. Yep.
Rockstar Dad of the Year right there.
There you go. That's exactly right. So, okay. So this how to find birthdays. Laura Ricksecker said in LinkedIn under contact info also often has birthday info. So really, really good, for us to know that as well. So let's see. Should we show where to find birthdays or in Facebook, or do you think people really get that?
I think people get that, and I'd love to just jump into using I Need Your Mailbox and the different ways that we have
Oh,
of doing this.
yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So, right here in Mailbox Power, I just want to cover a couple of things. We have this technology called I Need Your Mailbox. And basically, where you're going to find it, I'm going to click on my address book here. And this is in every single person's Mailbox Power account. They have this technology. And it's amazing because what it does is it just it allows you to share a link. And if somebody fills the link out, then you are going to have their address, their email, their phone, and you're going to be able to send them stuff and add them to a birthday campaign, or you could send them a link that automatically does so. So this link right here, this ineedyourmailbox.com/Joe CEO, this is my link. If I send this link out, this is what people see. It says, I'd like your contact info, and hi, I'm updating my address book. Please share your mailing address and information here so I can stay in touch. This form is 100% secure, and your information will only be shared with me. Now, what I wanted to show you is this. This is my birthday campaign right here. And when I click on my birthday, anybody added to this group will automatically be added to my birthday campaign. And here's the link for it. And all I got to do is copy that link, and it'll look just like this. But what's super important right now is I want to share that this is a power user tip from us, that when you use our system, and you're going to send one of these links out, don't just get crazy and just send people just the link and expect them to click on it and fill it out. It just doesn't work. So I've got a couple of examples here, and this is me. This is what I use currently, and we do have these posted in a lot of our groups where you can find it. But the belated birthday campaign would sound something like this. Vanessa, I can't believe I missed your birthday. I would love to add you to my birthday club. I don't send emails, poke people, or send messages on birthdays. I like to send gifts. If you wouldn't mind clicking on the link below and filling it out, I would appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. And then my link. That basically says it all. And my birthday one is pretty close. Love to add you to my birthday club. I don't send emails, poke people, so on and so forth. So just make it sound like you. Send a quick message that says, listen, you really matter to me, and I can't believe I missed your birthday. If you wouldn't mind clicking on the link below, I'll never miss it again, kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, super, interesting to make sure we have that stuff going on.
Right. And make sure, like Joe's saying, make sure you do send that kind of introductory text or message, because you can send this out and people might think it's spam if you don't send that thing in advance that says, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I want to add you to my birthday club or whatever. That way you reduce the risk of them thinking it's something spammy, because we've got a lot of spam going on in our lives. And you reduce that risk, and you increase the risk. You increase the chance of them actually clicking on it. They say, hey, it says at the top, your name, and that you're trying to collect their information. And so they'll fill it out and go straight into your birthday campaign if you have it set up.
Right. That's exactly right. So let's go ahead and get to that really quick. So here I'm in the Mailbox Power system. I'm in the campaign store, and this is where pre-designed campaigns exist. And if you go to generic business, and we do cater to the business professionals. So the very first two things here is a birthday, half birthday. And I'm just going to click on them and kind of show you what they are. And if you install these, if you click add to your account, it will actually install it into your account, and you will just have to add people to the birthday plus half birthday, piece of me, and donut campaign address group, and that's it. We'll take care of the rest. But here's what it is. It is a birthday card, and it says, you want a piece of me. And on the inside, you got it, happy birthday. And look, we use there where it says first name, it'll put your recipient's first name there. So this one, you got it, happy birthday, Vanessa. And on the back of the card, it puts your name and your phone number. That's it, really simple. And a matching set of brownies. And as you'll notice, the brownies are personalized as well. It actually has first name right at the top. You want a piece of me, you got it. So now we're sending chocolate, right? I mean, what's wrong with chocolate?
So, Joe, I just want to emphasize this because you've brought in merge fields, right? So this is the way that Mailbox Power really stands out, is the fact that you can add people to your birthday campaign or your whatever campaign. There are millions, sky's the limit. And it's as far as your imagination goes in terms of what kind of campaign you can set up. But in this case, a birthday campaign where Joe has that merge field first name, it's going to grab everybody that goes into that birthday campaign. It's going to personalize with their first name and kick a card out to them. So that is when we talk about the power of Mailbox Power, we're talking about the power of automation, the power of utilizing those merge fields so that you're not in there, I've got to send a birthday card to Joe and now to Vanessa. And you're not in there having to do this as a manual process. This is an automated process using whatever merge fields that you have that are set up in the contact that's right there in Mailbox Power in your address book. So it couldn't be more simple. There are also some custom merge fields that you can assign yourself depending on what kind of business you're in. So you could assign, for example, let's say you sell garden tools or whatever, you could put in their merge field, these are all the people that bought a rake from me. And you could put rake in one of the merge fields. And so then you could use that merge field saying, hey, thank you so much for purchasing the merge field rake. Yeah. So anyway, that's merge fields work that way. It's way, way more complicated than that quick overview that I'm doing. But my point being that you can really get very, very personal with your merge fields, which takes hardly any time to set up and a huge impact on the back end.
Absolutely. And your name right here on the back of the card, what I'm showing right now, return first name. It puts your name on the back of the card. You don't have to do anything. Just add people to the campaign and it's over. We'll take care of the rest. And of course, like she was speaking to, that first name adds it right there. Done deal. Now, the half birthday. The half birthday. This was my half birthday card that I used last year. I wholeheartedly wish you a halfway decent half birthday. And on the inside of the card, happy birthday cut in half, first name, personalized out the door. This also has a personal custom envelope if you wanted to do that. But really just such, a done deal. So simple, right? You click add to your account and you can start adding people to that really, really easily. But what I want to show you is another example of the half birthday campaigns. These are two that are set up. Happy birthday, black and white half birthday. So again, what we're seeing here, you can customize these, but it's a greeting card. So here we are. Happy birthday to you. And look on the front of the greeting card, first name. So yeah, this is cool stuff. The inside of the card, celebrating the unique person you are and wishing you joy today and every day. And right there, done and personalized out the door with your name on it. Back of the card, you can put whatever you want on it. And every time it will go out the same way. But again, the brownies are even personalized. It's not just about the greeting cards. It's about the experience, right? The whole experience. Also, happy half birthday to you with the first name. Again, with the birthday cake cut in half and simple black and white, right? And happy half birthday to you. Love that. Huge, right on the front of the card. And then, lots of people celebrate birthdays, but I want to celebrate your half birthday. It's the halfway mark for this spin around the sun for you. And I think that deserves a little celebration. So kick up your heels, celebrate by having at least half as much fun as you did on your last birthday. I love it, love it, love it, right? Such a simple message. So, and having these things right here in our campaign store really makes it easy. And one more thing I'm going to show you is our design store.
Can I just one quick thing, Joe, before you leave that page? It had a license fee there, and I just want to let people know that's not each time you send that out. That license fee is if you're going to purchase that campaign, it's $3.99. In this case, it's $3.99 forever. Now it's yours. You can do what you want with it, change it, modify, do whatever you want with it. But that is not, you're not paying that every time you send it out. You're paying that one time for that particular design. There are a lot of designs in the design store and in the campaign store that you can purchase, and that license lasts you the lifetime.
That's exactly right. So it's for the rest of your life, you will have this campaign for $3.99. You can use it 100,000 times. One time doesn't matter. $3.99. The last one I showed you was a free one, but there are free and paid for campaigns in the store, as well as the design store. Some of my favorite ones are free. Well, I'm split in the middle. You know what? I really am. The stuff I've been sending out for Valentine's Day is just amazing. And it's not a free option, but I just love it. But right here, you can search our design store by birthday. And look here, you can build your own if you want. There are lots. So you see the cards that are built in that campaign are here and they're free. But you can see other stuff here. Happy birthday balloon set. And then, happy birthday to you. Oh, yes. Let's go take a look at this special one too. The chalk half birthday card and brownies. I forgot exactly what this said, but I remember loving it. Okay. Yes. Goals. Remember to celebrate First Name's birthday next year, and then check. Make up for forgetting First Name's special day by sending half birthday card this year. It's creative and fun. And then happy half birthday. You made the journey halfway around the sun again, and that deserves a celebration. Enjoy your special day. Really, really simple, right? Just love this, creative stuff that's here for you and so easy to use. And for $2.99, you get to use it for the rest of your entire life. It has brownies and all kinds of stuff there for you to use and just add to a campaign. And as you can see, even custom boxes. There's all kinds. Let's take a look at this one really quick. I mean, really, pages and pages and pages of this stuff. But this one, really, really well designed. Happy birthday, first name, right on the front of the greeting card. And hope this new year will bring you lots of happiness, love, and fun. You deserve it all. Enjoy every moment. And I just love how personal it is. And of course, personalized gifts. I mean, right? That's the label for the brownies or whatever food you want to put it on. It comes with all kinds of stuff here, cake bites, and yes, gluten-free, non-GMO, popcorn. These should come with toothpicks, but they don't. So anyway.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Too. So anyway, I just wanted to share everybody how that worked. Now, there's one more. If you are a user, I want to go to our campaign builder right now and kind of show you something. And this is important because this is how I do it. So the belated birthday. Remember, Vanessa, we were talking about the belated birthday. And here's my belated birthday campaign. I just want to show that to you really quick. You can find that and just type in belated birthday. And what it is, it's a really super fun card, right? So if you miss somebody's birthday, this is a no-brainer. It says you probably get lots of cards on your birthday. But what about after? ? When the balloons have withered and the cake has crumbled, who's thinking of you then? I am. That's who. Me. What a great, fun message to send somebody. And it even gets better on the inside of the card. But there's also these celebration bars that you can send along with it. And really just is a really great way to do that. But, the deal is to add somebody to this campaign, all I have to do is either grab my phone, life's remote control, and add somebody to the campaign, or go to my address book and add somebody to the belated birthday campaign, and we take care of the rest. But the important part is this. I'm now going to go back to all my campaigns. I'm going to go to my birthday campaign. And in my birthday campaign, let's see, I have a lot of campaigns, sorry, options. And a campaign. So what I wanted to show you about this is here's my current birthday campaign. And, hope your birthday's on point, first name. And, same thing with the food label. And then this is my half birthday card, first name, Vanessa. I heard you were on the border of turning another year older. And on the inside, it says, don't worry, I won't chase you down for another 6 months. Happy half birthday. Super fun. But here's the deal. This, under options, manage recipients. These are the groups that if I add somebody to either one of these groups, it automatically adds them to my birthday campaign. And here it comes. Yes, I've got a lot of folks in here. But anyway, as you can see, Joe's Birthday Auto and Belated Birthday are both enrolled in this campaign. So really, really cool stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much it.
So what that means, Joe, is they will get a belated birthday card. Let's say you didn't know it was somebody's birthday. So you add them to your belated birthday campaign. They get that belated card, and then they're automatically going to get your birthday campaign. So they automatically go in there. So again, guys, I don't know if you get the impact of being able to connect those campaigns together, like Joe just showed you, the belated birthday and the birthday, connect them together. It automates the whole process for you so that once somebody goes into that belated birthday campaign, now they get shifted into your birthday campaign and they'll never be forgotten again, which is the goal.
That is exactly right. And I love the simplicity and the automation that our system offers. Yeah. It really is tailored to the busy business professional, the business owner who just doesn't have time. They have time to add somebody. They have time to hire a VA to do that stuff, to upload their list, make sure they've got those birthdays. It's kind of, once they're done, it's the set it and forget it of birthday marketing right here. Done. Click, go.
The only thing we want to remind them is to change the birthday card on their campaign each year so that they make sure that they're not sending the exact same card every year. But that's it. And we'll remind you that loads and loads and loads of times in December, because that's what we talk about in December, is making sure you switch out that birthday card for the following year. But Joe, you talked about the busy executive, and I want people to understand that you referred to life's remote control and the fact that we all live with our phone in the palm of our hand, right? So Absolutely. Can you talk just a little bit about how easy it is to add someone to a campaign using your phone?
You know, it is so simple. You literally pick up your phone, you click on Mailbox Power. It's a progressive web app. So it looks and acts like an app, but it's really, a website. But just super fantastic. So easy. I can go in there, and if I were going to send Vanessa a belated birthday campaign, I would go search for Vanessa, and I would literally find her name and go add to campaign, and I would click on the campaign that are all connected to my Mailbox Powered desktop system, and boom, it's done. It literally takes seconds, like 30 seconds max, for me to add somebody to that campaign right from my phone. And it's not just birthdays. It's belated birthdays too. Don't forget, it's belated birthdays. We're talking about birthdays and belated birthdays. If you miss somebody's birthday, it doesn't mean you're out. You can still do it. You can still celebrate them and make them smile and just have fun with it. So yeah, really, really big deal. And I'm glad you brought that, the slide that you brought up. Super fun. I mean, I'm so happy that we have this. This is stuff. It took me just minutes to go out and find this online one day, just to find people who are going, oh my gosh, look at what somebody sent me. And they celebrated me and didn't ask me for anything. Just crazy, crazy cool stuff that, right from your phone, you're able to do these things.
And again, we talk about that warm, fuzzy feeling. When you start getting the response from people who get that unexpected card or gift from you, there's no better feeling. From a personal standpoint, there's no better feeling. From a business standpoint, think about the impact. Think about the impact that you're having. Now your business, it's not just Joe. It's Joe with Mailbox Power. Right? Every time you touch that customer, every time you reach out to them, every time you touch them in an unexpected way, you increase that connectivity. You strengthen the glue of the relationship, and you make sure that you stay top of mind with your customer when they're thinking about a realtor, an insurance agent, or a banker, or a spa owner, or I could go on and on and on for thousands of professions. They are going to think, they're not thinking of the hundreds of spa owners within 10 miles of their house. They're thinking of the one that sent them a birthday card.
That's exactly right. You're exactly right. And, let's think about some of these other businesses that are very disconnected in 2021. Or, here we are. But I look at Ken Walls, who was on here. He's a coach. Yeah. He doesn't meet people in a room anymore. That just doesn't happen. This all happens online. He's coaching them through Zoom. There are no hugs happening. There's no handshakes or a cup of coffee.
Virtual hugging is happening.
Exactly. But now you can hug them in their mailbox.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the deal. I don't care if it's just a paper hug or it's a full-blown box that has 100% open rate. I love both of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, gosh, Vanessa, we've done 49 minutes of birthday marketing, and I feel like I could go for another 2 hours, but
And we're not going to, people.
nope. Nope. Yeah. Stop. It's just lunch and learn, not
a lunch hour, not a lunch day.
Right. Exactly. Yes. So, what do you think? Any final words of encouragement for anybody?
Just, Joe, if you could share that final screen, because I think it's important for businesses to understand that celebrating birthdays is part of what we do. It's not all of what we do. And there are so many things that you could be doing to recognize people, recognize your customers, recognize your employees, recognize anybody that associates with your business, your biggest clients, your smallest clients, whatever it may be. But there are so many things that you can do to strengthen that relationship and take it from a transactional relationship where anyone can go to anybody to a personal relationship where they think about you when they think about their needs. You're fulfilling a need out there, whatever your business is. And as long as you are top of mind for that person when they need to fulfill their need, you will be the person that they think about. It's, lots of other people are not doing this. And that, I think, is why it's so incredibly powerful, Joe, because this is about taking it the extra mile, going the extra mile in business, recognizing people's birthdays, recognizing them for something that they've done or an achievement, and even recognizing service and things like that among your employees is a way to strengthen your business. And if you're not looking for ways to do that in today's world, in the ethos of today, in the way things are, if you're not looking for every possible way to strengthen your business, retain your customers, get new customers, attract new people, if you're not thinking of all those things today, you won't be in business tomorrow.
I couldn't agree more. I'll just kind of end with this. If you don't have an attitude of gratitude for your customers, you're probably chasing your tail. You're probably constantly looking for new customers. When I flipped that switch decades ago, to have an attitude of gratitude, to be able to be grateful for every single customer I have, I look to the right now, and I'm looking at the comments, and I am looking at the names of Jill Branson and Walter Kiley and Lisa Pelton and Brett Postgate. And I mean, Laura Ricksecker, Michael Sanchez, Brenda Sanchez. I mean, I look at these names and I am so grateful for each and every one of them. Why would I not thank them on their birthday? Why would I not send them something on their birthday? I mean, that's what makes our businesses go. It's what keeps them alive without struggle. Is that we recognize our customers. We love on our customers. We don't just constantly spam them and sell to them. We are here to love on them. And it's exactly what we should be doing. And having an attitude of gratitude. If you don't have that, pick up a book somewhere. Try and figure it out, because you need to be grateful for every single customer you have. Even the ones that are painful, because we all have a few of those too. But there's no problem loving on them. Love is the answer, right?
They need extra love.
Yes.
Extra love. Exactly. Honestly. Hey, try that with the person that's the biggest pain of your day. Reach out to them.
That's exactly right. So my ask before we leave, Vanessa, is this. I want every single person who's watched this or going to watch this to engage in this birthday challenge. We will have a new birthday challenge for every month that you can download and use. And all we're asking you is to add one person per day for the month and capture that whole month. We all know enough people. We all have enough friends, especially online, to gather that information and be able to love on some people. 50 cents plus postage for a greeting card. And even if you just buy our pro plan, you're getting those 50 free greeting cards. I mean, you're pretty much covered for just a birthday. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, totally. And this is the thing, guys. We talked about, shifting a bit of your budget. Take a look right now and see what you can do to eke out that $50. Get your 50 free cards and just try it. Give it a month, give it 2 months, give it 3 months, give it a set amount of time and see what your results are.
Absolutely. And if you struggle in any way, shape, or form On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon Pacific, we have an onboarding live where you can ask questions. We have a great customer service chat box feature. They will help you. We all want you to win. I promise every single person at Mailbox Power wants you to win. Me and Vanessa, we're your biggest cheerleaders. We both have pom-poms out for you every morning, and we're hoping you're winning, right? We're cheering for you every day. It's just awesome.
It is. It is. Thank you so much, Joe, for everything you do to lead this charge.
So fun. So fun. Just glad to have you by my side. Too fun. So awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Vanessa, any last words?
Just get it going, guys. Don't put it off. Really, really take advantage of this opportunity to connect with your customers.
Love it. Love it. Awesome. Okay. I love each and every one of you. Those of you that are customers of ours, of Mailbox Power, thank you. Thank you for being a customer. Thank you for engaging with this wonderful platform that we have to engage with your customers. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, and go gather those birthdays. Go get that birthday campaign going. Use that half birthday. It's super fun. You're gonna feel good for it. So anyway, thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.